Hey MK3 fam, it's Works Hard and I'm here to go back over some budgeting things. Alright, so I'm going to leave a card somewhere, I don't know, here or there, about how I got through my debt-free journey. So now this is the next thing. So some of those things I'm going to go over kind of quick, so bear with me. Okay, so if you remember from before, I had to go on a financial diet. Oh, it was horrible. But I had to acknowledge that there was a problem. I didn't know where the problem came from. I had to be ready for a change. I had to have a support system because that's very, very, very important. And let me see, because I wrote it down. Okay, and was I ready to change? Was I ready to change now? And I had to do my spending journal. Okay. So people always say, oh, I want to know how to pay off my debt. Oh, I want to save some money. But they're not really ready to do the work. If you're not ready to do the work, then this isn't for you. Okay? Because, yes, you acknowledge it's a problem, but are you ready to make a change now? If you're not, then fine. Make it when you're ready, but don't lie to yourself. Be realistic. So, you didn't get in this debt overnight. You're not going to get out of it overnight. All right. So, I put myself on a 3-month spending journal. And people say, well, why can't I just start saving right now? You know why you can't? Because you need a certain amount of time to figure out how did you get into this mess in the first place. And that spending journal shows everything. Like, don't lie to yourself. Everything that you normally spend your money on in 3 months' time, once that 3 months is over, then you go back and look and see where you can make changes. Okay, so once I did my 3-month spending journal, I found out a few things. So I'm going to have to read some of the things that I found. So give me a sec. So at the end of the 3 months, I saw some things that was a little shocking. Okay, so some of them was, and you're gonna see me looking over to check my notes. But how many times did I have impulse buys? Okay, I was surprised at that number. How many times did I spend extra money on something because I didn't plan, that I didn't have to, so I wouldn't have had to spend that money? So you're like, what you mean? Okay, so like, let's say, you know that your car registration is due either every year, every 2 years, whatever the case may be. The deadline's coming. Now, for whatever reason, you just don't take care of that when you're supposed to take care of it. And now you got to go to the auto tag place and pay maybe $35 extra that you didn't have to pay. So I saw some things like that. How many times was I struggling to take care of things that I knew were coming up? That was regular things like putting gas in the car or somebody's birthday. How many times did I say yes to something, commit to something that I probably should not have financially? And for example, let's say you like to support the kids and they doing the candy sale. Okay, so now you done got candy from 3 different families, and that should be your limit. But now a couple more people done asked you, and you are going out and supporting a couple more families that financially you probably should have said no to them. I was surprised at those numbers. It was something else. Let me see. Okay, and then another thing I noticed was for the things that I did do, like as far as my activities and stuff like that, was there any ways that I could cut costs? So like, let's say you're used to doing something weekly. Could you now do it bi-weekly or monthly? And you know how people give you gift cards, you know, for your birthday or the holiday, and you just chuck them up somewhere. So let's say if you had a whole bunch of movie gift cards, instead of spending your cash, could you have used those gift cards or those restaurant cards, or, you know what I mean? So after I looked at my 3-month journal, I really was surprised at how I was not spending my money as efficiently as I thought I was. So I was determined to use my gift cards wisely, not feel bad about saying no sometimes because I can't commit to everything, and I needed to stop wasting money. If I know that my registration is due at a certain time, pay it. Get it. Don't give anybody any extra money. You know, just things that I should be paying attention to. So now, was I prepared to live different? So you got your 3-month spending journal, but are you prepared to do the work? And sometimes people aren't. They're like, well, I don't want to live like that. I want to spend my money the way I want to spend my money. Well, all right, that's fine. Then stay in debt longer And do it when you're ready, because if you're not ready to do it, you're going to fail, and that's not good. So I just wanted to give you all some encouragement. This was the next step in getting that together. Remember what I said, you have to be realistic. So most of you should be getting ready to start your 3-month journal and see what you're doing, you know. But in addition to doing your 3-month journal, you have to have written down some goals that you want. Like, what is it that your debt is preventing you from doing? Is it preventing you from paying your house off sooner? Is it preventing you from buying a house? Is it preventing you from traveling? Is it preventing you from saving for your kids' college, having a child? Whatever it is, start writing down some of the things that you would like to do once you feel that that financial chokehold, that slavery is off your neck, so that you have some goals. And also, because the spending journal is not the hard part. It's when you go to make the changes. Make sure that you have that buddy. I mean that. I really do. Because me having that buddy saved me a lot of times. My buddy did not go on this financial journey with me. Actually, I had 2 buddies. Boss Lady and my good girlfriend, Mo. And they didn't go on this journey with me. But when I wanted to give up, they reminded me each time of where I was before and how much debt I had actually paid off. So that kept me motivated to be where I am now. Mortgage free, timeshare money free, you know, just, hey. So do your spending journal, write down your goals, be realistic, and I will come back to you with another one. As always, thank you so much for watching my channel. I really, really, really appreciate you. Each and every one of you, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And if you're on this financial journey to freedom with me, please leave comments down below. If you think it's something you want to do later, leave comments down below. And you already know what it is. Bye!